Hello everyone, here I am back again and I am Nandita and I am going to teach you about nouns. Nouns is basically something that you call a name, a place, okay, an object or a thing as well as your emotions. Nouns can also be classified into gender and into number. So let's start with simple nouns. Now nouns can be personal nouns or what is known as proper nouns. Proper nouns are names of places, names of human beings and animals as well as flowers. Next comes collective noun. Collective nouns are nouns which has got to do with a collection of things. So when we are talking about collection of things, it can be a collection of boxes, it can be a collection of hen, it can collection be of human beings, or it can be a collection of other materialistic things. The next noun is a common noun. What are common nouns? Common nouns are nouns that you get to see things which are everyday important around you. And the last one is abstract noun. What is abstract noun? Abstract noun is nouns which has got to do with your feelings, which you cannot express it, but you can feel it. You cannot touch it, but it goes through you. So let's start with our proper nouns. Proper nouns are names of places. Example, New Delhi is the capital of India. So over here, New Delhi as well as India are proper nouns. Or, my name is Nandita. Nandita again is a proper noun. River Ganga is a huge river. Ganga over here is a proper noun. The lion is the king of beasts. Lion is a proper noun. And peacock is the national bird. Peacock over here is the proper noun. So what are proper nouns, students? Proper nouns are nouns which denote the names of human beings, animals, birds, and of course flowers also. Rose is a lovely flower. Lotus is pink in color. So over here, lotus as well as pink is also a proper noun. Why did we take pink? For only one reason, pink is the name of a particular color. So I hope you've understood what is proper nouns. Now let's go to common nouns. Like I said before, common nouns are nouns that you get to see around you which are very, very common. This is a dress that I wear. Dress is a common noun. I have a book in my hand. Book is a common noun. This is my hand. Hand is a common noun. The sky is huge. Sky is a common noun. Okay, so what are common nouns? Common nouns are nouns that are around you, which are common to you, which you get to see it every day. The next I'm going to talk to you is abstract noun. What is abstract noun? Abstract noun has always got to do with your feelings. You can feel it from within, but you cannot touch it. You can see it in the sense when the feelings are expressed, but it is not tangible at all. Example, anger. When you get angry, then what happens? Your whole body changes color. Okay? So you are feeling it. But can you touch anger? No. So anger, love, laughter, joyous, jealousy, all these are abstract nouns. Abstract means something that you feel, okay, and that you cannot touch. The next we shall do is collective nouns. What are collective nouns? Collective nouns are nouns that are put together as a collection. For example, when you have so many musicians playing different type of instruments, you cannot say he is playing a drum, she is playing a guitar, she is playing a flute, or she is playing the drums. So at that time, what will you say? A band of musicians. So the band over here refers to the collective noun. There are different names given to different collective nouns. Okay, so for example, a group is used for people, a group of people. Okay, then you have is a crowd of people also. So this is known as collective nouns. I shall tell you some more collective nouns at the end of this episode. For the next, let's go to numbers. What are numbers? Numbers in nouns is when you have one singular number and one plural number. For example, box is singular number, boxes is plural number. Monkey is singular, monkeys is plural. Tomato is singular, tomatoes is plural. Then you have slipper as singular, slippers are plural. One thing you should remember is in the numbers you have the last two words always being changed. So either it can be IES or it can be ES or simple S. So you can have leaf and leaves. Okay, you can have shelf and shelves, pot and pots, box and boxes, cot and cots. Remember, always in numbers, the last two or three words keep changing. Then next, we come to gender. In gender, there are three types of gender in the English language. One is, of course, the masculine and the feminine, where we call man and women, or we call where we call, say, a lion and a lioness, a boy and a girl, auntie and uncle, grandfather and grandmother. Then comes what is known as a common gender. What are common genders? In common genders, you do not identify whether it is a male or a female. Everything is the same. So, you have the teacher. You can have either a female teacher or a male teacher. But when we talk, we do not identify and say that, ma'am, she is my teacher. So how do we know whether she is a male teacher or a female teacher? We do not know. So we put them under the common gender. So please remember, things that you are not sure about the sex of that person, you put them under a common gender. Policeman, doctor, advocate, lawyer, all these come under a common gender. Even nurses come under a common gender. Why? Because you can have a male nurse as well as a female nurse. Other than the common gender, there is something called the neuter gender. In the neuter gender, we put things that usually are non-living things. Okay? And we tend to make them and put life into them. For example, the sun, the river, the mountains, the tables and the chairs. All these come under neuter gender. So, these are some of the genders that we have. Now about the collective gender, I will just see whether I can give you some examples of a collective gender, collective noun, but it does become a bit difficult. I'll just read out. Listen to it carefully and then you will understand exactly what collective nouns are. An army of soldiers, a crowd of people, a team of players, a band of musicians, a gang of thieves, a crew of sailors, troop of artists, class of students, choir of singers, cast of actors, flock of tourists. For animals, we can say a herd of cows, a cluster of cats, a gaggle of geese, a litter of puppies, okay? A colony of ants, a troop of monkeys, an ambush of tigers, a rookery of pigeons, or a rookery of penguins also, a flight of pigeons, a pride of lions, and a herd of elephants. And the last collective noun will be of things, a pack of cards, a bunch of keys, a chest of drawers, a flight of stairs, a library of books or a set of books, a set of tools, a quiver of arrows, a fleet of cars, an anthology of poems, a range of mountains. So for today, these are some of the nouns that we've got. The idea is that you need to know the basics of nouns to go further. In my next episode, I will talk to you all about verbs. Please like, share and subscribe for this.